Playa del Inglés or Meloneras, which one is the best family holiday destination for your family in Gran Canaria? That depends a lot on if you're traveling with teenagers, kids, toddlers or babies. So in this video, a clear answer to all of those. Playa del Inglés is lively, busy and very tourist focused. For families who want a resort with lots of energy and lots of choice, this is a clear advantage. But with very young children, that can be the problem. Some families may find it too noisy, too spread out or too busy for naps, pushchairs and early nights. Meloneras has a smoother and more polished atmosphere. The promenade, the lighthouse area, sea views, larger hotels and more premium feeling make it feel calmer and more comfortable. So for babies and toddlers, the point goes to Meloneras because the calmer atmosphere usually works better. For kids, the point also goes to Meloneras because the resort feels smoother and less intense. But for teenagers, I would have to give the point to Playa del Inglés because they are more likely to enjoy the energy there. So score after this first round, Playa del Inglés 1, Meloneras 2. Playa del Inglés has the stronger classic beach setup. It is long, sandy, wide, lively and has lots of sunbeds, beach bars, restaurants, shops and people around. For kids and teenagers, that gives the beach more life and more of the holiday feeling. The main warning here is the access because the beach is a little bit lower than most of the resorts, so some hotels involve steps, slopes, lifts and longer walks to get to the beach. With small children and beach gear, that can be a little bit inconvenient. If you're staying in the middle of Meloneras, then there is a promenade there and a rocky coastline but no real beaches. If you're staying on the sides, on one side you have the Playa de las Meloneras and on the other side near the lighthouse you have the Maspalomas Beach. It is not always that you have direct access if you're staying in the middle, but the overall beach areas feel calmer and are more refined. For babies and toddlers, the point goes to Meloneras because the overall beach area atmosphere is calmer and the promenade is easier for relaxed walks. For kids as well as for teenagers, I would have to give the points to Playa del Inglés because the beach is bigger, more active, more social and more lively. Playa del Inglés gives families a lot to see and do. You have the shopping centers, mini golf, beach activities, water sports, the dunes nearby and lots of excursions and family attractions. Meloneras is more relaxed. You have the promenade, the lighthouse, dunes nearby, there's shopping, spas, golf, good hotels and easy access to many of those same family attractions, but the resort itself is calmer and less activity focused. So for babies and toddlers, I would have to give 1 point to Meloneras because the holiday can feel calmer and easier. For kids as well as for teenagers, I would have to give the points to Playa del Inglés. So after things to see and do, the score is Playa del Inglés 5 points, Meloneras 4 points. Playa del Inglés has a huge amount of choice when it comes to restaurants. You can find all kinds of food here for your family, from authentic Spanish food to your famous fast foods that everyone knows. There's also all-you-can-eat buffet restaurants. There's Italian, Chinese, Indian, all these kind of things, and as well casual places and beach restaurants. This helps a lot with kids and teenagers, especially if you need easy food, snacks, fast meals or different options every night. Meloneras has fewer restaurants, but the meals are more polished and feel nicer, with stylish terraces, sea views, sunset drinks, calmer service and a more relaxed evening atmosphere. Especially for younger children, that calmer restaurant experience can be much easier than navigating a busy shopping center. So for babies and toddlers, I will give this point to Meloneras because quieter family meals are usually easier. For kids as well as teenagers, the points have to go to Playa del Inglés because there is more choice, more variety and more of the stuff that they normally will like. Score after restaurants, Playa del Inglés 7, Meloneras 5. Playa del Inglés has a really wide choice when it comes to all kinds of accommodation. You can find budget apartments here as well as very luxurious family hotels. That choice is useful, but it can also mean that you have to be a little bit careful. Some accommodation is older, some is close to the nightlife, and some is further from the beach than families would expect. Meloneras is stronger for high quality family hotels, especially if you're looking for all-inclusive. This is where you are more likely to find large resorts, big pool areas, better rooms, all-inclusive options, good facilities, and a more comfortable hotel-based holiday. For babies and toddlers, the point goes to Meloneras because better hotels and calmer surroundings can make the holiday easier. For kids, the point goes to Meloneras because good family hotels with pools and family activities matter a lot. For teenagers, the point goes to Playa del Inglés. So that brings the score to Playa del Inglés 8, Meloneras 7. Playa del Inglés is one of the best connected resorts in the south of Gran Canaria. Airport transfers are easy, taxis are everywhere, buses are frequent, and it is simple to reach Maspalomas, Meloneras, St. Agustin, the Dunes, Holiday World, Aqualand, and many other things nearby. For families who want flexibility, this is a real advantage. It gives you more options if the weather changes, the kids get bored, or you want to visit nearby attractions without renting a car. Meloneras is also easy to reach and is close to Maspalomas and Playa del Inglés. It is not isolated at all, but public transport and general walking around the resort usually feels a little bit less smooth and less central than in Playa del Inglés. So to make it simple, for babies and toddlers, as well as kids, as well as teenagers, I would have to give the 3 points to Playa del Inglés because it generally is easier and smoother to get there from the airport, but also to navigate around the resort. Playa del Inglés has a lot going on in the evening and also during the night. There are shopping centers, bars, shows, arcades, lots of restaurants, entertainment, and places that stay active until late in the evening and even way into the night. Meloneras is calmer and more stylish in the evening. It is more about walking along the promenade, watching the sunset, having dinner, enjoying a drink, and returning to a comfortable hotel. It is not a party resort, but it is pleasant and easy for relaxed family evenings. For babies and toddlers, the point goes to Meloneras because calm evenings are easier. For kids, the point goes to Meloneras because dinner, a walk, hotel entertainment, and bedtime is a better rhythm for many families. For teenagers, the point goes to Playa del Inglés because there is much more to do for them after dinner. Meloneras feels like the better family choice if you want the holiday to be smooth, calm, and comfortable. It suits baby, toddlers, and calmer kids who are happy with pools, good hotels, promenade walks, quieter meals, and earlier evenings. But Meloneras can also feel a bit too quiet for kids who want simply a little bit more. That is where Playa del Inglés starts to win. It is not as polished and it can feel busier, but for teenagers and active older kids it gives much more to do. So in a way, Meloneras feels more family friendly, but Playa del Inglés scores better for families who need variety. So while there is a winner, it does depend a lot on if you're traveling with babies, toddlers, kids, or teenagers, and also what you want to do and what your kids like. If you're still unsure, you can write me at perfect@checkedholidays.com describing your perfect holiday as well as your situation and what you like to do on holiday. Within a few days I will reply with the best hotel, destination and excursions for you on the island. Or you can have a look at this video where I compare all of the best family holiday destinations on the island.